Good day to everyone here and those watching us online. Welcome to the final event of the third season of Health Tech Accelerator. My name is Deimante, and I'm one of the organizers of the Health Tech Accelerator. Today, I will be your host, guiding you through the entire event and making sure that everything goes smoothly and with good energy. The Health Tech Accelerator was created with a clear mission: to build and nurture a health tech ecosystem here in Lithuania. This year, however, we broadened our horizons and invited teams outside of Lithuania to join our program. We have always believed that the heart of every ecosystem is its community. That is why, for the third year in a row, we are bringing together health experts, specialists, passionate individuals from any field here together to co-create, to innovate, to openly discuss and challenge the status quo, and of course, search for the opportunities in the health sector. Alongside our incredible mentors, we worked hard on shaping those solutions that teams will present today. I can still clearly remember the first day we opened this program. That was back in March. And fast forward, today here we are with the final event. The program started 7 weeks ago. We kicked off with more than 50 participants and 14 teams. Over those weeks, our teams have been introduced to the entire innovation process. They explored business strategies, investment strategies, pathways to the international growth. And of course, they had the great guidance from our incredible mentors. And here we are today, very eager to hear the result of this hard work that we've done. Of course, none of this could have happened without our amazing partners. So let me thank you, AstraZeneca, Future Leadership, Novartis, Roche Lithuania, Northway Medical Centers, Adera Care, and our media partner, 15 Minutes. We also are cooperating with all major hospitals in Lithuania. We are truly thankful for your support. Before we start this amazing celebration today, we also want to bring us back to last year and see how did we celebrate last year. Let's see on the screens the last year celebration. It was great last year. I still have a bit of chills looking into that, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be even better this year. And now it is my pleasure to invite the visionary behind the entire Health Tech Accelerator, innovation expert and tireless ambassador for health technologies, Justina Klivienė. Please come on stage.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. 3 years in a row, we had a pleasure to organizing this Health Tech Accelerator. And actually, it's never been the same. Each year, we try something new, from large-scale event, as you just saw on your screens, to this boutique event as we are having today. And you know, throughout this year, a lot of things changed, but one haven't. It's our mission. We are on the mission to empower and educate healthcare professionals to create innovations and turn their ideas into the reality. And I would like to once again thank you, our amazing partners who from the beginning believed in us and actually allowed us throughout the year to experiment and try new things, test different ideas, and see what happens. So thank you once again to our wonderful partners. And you know, I think that they are superheroes. But talking about superheroes, as you can see, today we are here to celebrate our startups' achievements. And I think that we are superheroes of innovations. Because each day, more than yes, we hear no. Each day we need to try something new and pivot. Each day we are struggling with different, things at once. But we still continue. We have this power. We want to be engaged. We want to work. We want to innovate. So I think that let's give a big round of applause to all our startups who are celebrating today. And I think that you are true visionaries of future health. So let's celebrate, let's support our startups and have fun today. And now I would like to invite Vice Minister of Health, Daniel Naumovas, to greet our participants.
Hello, colleagues, guests. My pleasure to be here to see you amazing people. I am extremely happy that we have such an amazing young and older people who want to make innovations. I want to say that I am not just here as a representative from the Ministry of Health, but I'm also a believer in you, in science, in innovations. It's probably the first time that Ministry of Health have a vice minister responsible for innovations and many other things, but also innovations. So you should be, I am sure, and you should be sure also that Ministry will support you and sees you and we will try to do our best to do everything that you would grow. Because all these ideas are really important for us as a health ministry, for us as Lithuanians overall, and all this, you know, you are not just predicting the future, you're building it. And this is the most important part, because you are the architects, and I want to support you in, like myself. I would love to find even more money for that. You know, it's not the best times for the innovation, sadly, because of all the financial periods are ending, and now we are financing more and more defense. But probably sometimes these harder times are the best ones for the innovators, because you are smart people and you know how to find the ways and how to use all the opportunities to create the best products, innovations, and you know, you understand what is AI, you know what is personalized medicine, you know how to use data. And I believe that in Lithuania we have a pretty good infrastructure and pretty bright minds. And sometimes from the governmental position, people in government, people not always understand innovations. But I believe that your work is important, and I wish you all the best of luck with your ideas, with your products, with your startups. I hope to see some unicorns also from you, and I wish you a good session, good discussion. I will have to say sorry because I will have to leave for another meeting. Sorry about that. I would love to listen more. I will ask Justina for the slides and for the there was a trailer for the last year, so I hope to see it from this year. So I wish you all the best, and may the best startup win. But whoever won't win, you are also still amazing people, and your ideas should go forward. As Justina said, there can be many no, but just one yes can change everything. And I wish you to hear more and more word yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the Vice Minister of Ministry of Health. I think we heard what we wanted to hear, right? They will support us. That means they will find the money. Everything else was nice words, but thank you for this promise. And of course, on this special day, they cannot be too little of or too many of greetings. Therefore, I want to invite Justas Nugaras, the Director of Academic Affairs at Santaros Clinics, to say also a few words to our guests.
Probably I should start with ladies and gentlemen, but I feel that it's more appropriate to say colleagues. So dear colleagues, I think that community of health innovations are very, very important. And as former innovation professor, I know how important for young generation is to test their ideas and to try to do something not theoretical but practical. So I think that this Health Tech Accelerator helps a lot to deal with practical problems, to deal with practical solutions, and to move forward a bit step by step this ecosystem and this innovation community. Other thing or other myth that is very still strong in the community, that all the innovations will start like Facebook, Apple, HP in garage. I don't believe in that. I feel that education and proper knowledge, proper environment is more and more important. So Santaros Klinikos Vilnius University Hospital is one of the major health tech data providers, and we are producing a lot of health tech data that could be used for AI solutions and for technology testing. And also, we are one of the leading institutions in health tech IT solutions. We are producing one of the best IT systems for healthcare in Lithuania. So I'm very glad that we are working together, and I hope that new solutions will be implemented in our clinics soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the inspiring speech, Justai. After all of those joyful greetings, I think we are ready to start. Are you ready? Yay! Okay, before we kick off with the presentations, let me introduce you to our jury members. They will evaluate each team presentation, and they will decide who are the winners of the third season of Health Tech Accelerator. Those are the people that you need to impress, right? Let's give the round of applause to Martynas Kandzeras, entrepreneur and angel investor at Moonshot, Eglė Jašinskaitė, a technologist analyst at Baltic Sandbox Ventures, Aurelija Rutkauskaitė, partner at Trinity Eurex, and Martynas Burba, CEO of Mano Daktaras. Thank you all that you are here, and you are helping us to have the independent evaluation of our teams, because of course we are too biased to select one. Today, our jury members have pretty simple task. They need to answer to a single question. Would I invest my money into this solution? Today we will see 8 pitches. Each team will have 3 minutes for the presentation itself and 2 additional minutes for the jury questions. Dear jury, please evaluate the team straight after their presentations, because unfortunately we will not have additional time after all the presentations are done, only for the evaluation. And our team will be rushing after the presentations to calculate those votes, because we really want to know who will win. And now, I see the teams are getting nervous. So can you help me to count 3 to 1? 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Let me introduce the first team. Its name, Energy Harvest. They are exploring electrical energy harvesting from living organisms. For me, that already sounds very complicating. So eager to hear more about it. Welcome on stage.
Greetings. Hello. So I think we should start. So my name is Gediminas Lukšys. I am casually working as a neurosurgeon, also as a lecturer in Vilnius University. Nevertheless, for most of the late time, I and my team are trying to take over the world by using energy harvesting. So if you try to find a little bit more information, let's try to find self-powered implantable medical electronics. The idea is, you know that there are a huge group of medical devices which can be implanted and perform some kind of electrical stimulation. So you all know cardiac pacemakers, deep brain stimulation, spinal cord stimulation, whatever it is. It has one weakness. It has a battery. It is mandatory to have it. And for a whole 60 years of existing, that structure remains the same. You implant a stimulator and you implant a battery. Once the battery depletes, you have to change it by surgical means. So you would probably think that rechargeable batteries is a nice solution for this situation. Actually, most of the people dislike them because you have to be dependent from the grid. Nobody likes to think about you're charging you up every several days, or at least casually. So you have to think something about it. How big is that market and the problem? You have about 500,000 new implantable medical devices annually, plus all the existing ones needs replacement from time to time. So the market is huge. So there is several key technologies which manage to create some kind of electricity. So you might use electrochemical energy, you might use thermal energy or kinetic energy. And in the graph below, you see that there is one technology which is now spearheading the research. It is triboelectric nanogenerators, which uses electrostatic electricity to create electrical current. So is it possible? Is it only a sci-fi series? Actually, 4 years ago, for 10 years, and this is the best example, there is existing devices in a scientific community which managed to self-recharge a battery of implantable medical device. So that's our objective. We want to jump into this train. So we have a huge and complex long shot for this. And we have unique idea where to implant a generator based on our personal, casually neurosurgical knowledge, and we know how to do it. We have an idea for that, and we have in our Vilnius University Translational Institute of Healthcare a capability to perform that translational study. So you even have to think about a broader perspective. You have electric devices. At the beginning, we were stationary, then it became a portable, then they become wearable. The next step is going to be implantable. It is just going to be like that, and we want to be in this situation. That's our team from Institute of Translational Healthcare Institutes. Well, thank you for attention.
Thank you, team. Right on time. Time for questions.
Okay, so thank you for presentation. I really enjoy it. So my question is, what help do you need to move forward?
We are now deciding if we have a need for multiple teams. One for a accessory medical, accessory electrical device, another for generator. Actually, one of the now main objectives is evaluate the capabilities of a different generator types and decide, do we use another device or another team, or we create our own? That's actually now the main objective this moment.
So you don't need the help?
Huh?
You don't need the help?
We need help, and we're going to need it in the future, much more. For our first final prototype, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you for your presentation. I was just wondering, so your main clients whom you would sell your product would be?
Would be patients who are having an implantable medical device which needs battery.
Do you have any timeline for this product development?
Definitely we are racing with others because there is no such device in the market, but definitely we are not the only one such a genius.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the questions and the presentation. So we had the first presentation of today. Let's move forward. Let me introduce the next team on the stage. Please give a warm round of applause to the Habit app team, and they will be presenting the innovative solution how to turn small actions into powerful habits. Welcome on stage.
Hello, my name is Karina, and I will present a mobile application that turns small actions to powerful habits. So meet Lisa. She is 32. She works busy job. She wants to eat better, sleep better, and feel great in her body. But every time she gets a wellness advice, she loses a track what really works for her. So there where Movo comes in. Movo is an application that lets you track daily habits. It gives you clear understanding and lets you improve your habits. So our target audience are users from 25 to 45 years old. They are wellness seekers, they are motivated and want to live better life, feel healthy, but still they need a little more structure and a bit of guidance. So how the application works. First, it tests you to understand who you are. Secondly, it tracks you on a daily basis, giving you simple questions to answer. And third, it gives prompt feedback to improve you. Why Movo? Compared to other wearables and other applications on the market, it not only collects and reflects user data, but it also gives personalized insights. And our secret sauce of the application is that it has a brain. Integrated artificial intelligence-led application to recognize user patterns and gives personalized daily recommendations. So revenue model is like, while we will have a basic plan for users to gain their trust, we will earn from commercial ads, and then we will launch monthly and annual subscriptions. And extra income is expected from user data sale. Why we believe in this application? It's because the wellness market globally is expanding year by year, and it's expected to grow. And it only shows that it's demanded by users, and it's potential earnings. So our vision and goal to not only make a habit app, but also Make a habit revolution, because I personally believe that our health begins with small daily habits. So Lisa can finally understand what she did wrong. She now feels great and is more productive and ready to implement more healthy habits with Movo. So currently we're working on the website to test the idea. Secondly, we plan to launch the application itself, gain feedback from the users, and expand, grow the next year, launch integrations and partnerships. So I strongly believe that small habits can make very big impact to your health and to the health of our humanity. So join us and let's move the world forward together.
Thank you so much for the engaging presentation. Now it's time for questions.
Yes, thank you for the pitch. I have a question related more to your competition, because the market, I see it's like full of similar technologies. Can you elaborate more on your unique selling proposition? What makes you stand out, all of these apps, platforms that help to have a bit structure in your life?
Like I mentioned, most of the applications on the market are only collecting data, but they don't really give a feedback and recommendations personally to the user that is using. And same is with wearables. I'm also using, and the problem I'm facing that, okay, they're tracking how I sleep, how do I walk, how many calories I burn, but it doesn't help me like to really sleep better, feel better, and achieve some goals that I'm willing to.
Okay, thank you.
One more question?
Thank you for presentation. Have you thought about your business plan? Your income from your product, where it would come?
Well, like also mentioned, we start with a free basic plan, but we will gain from commercial ads, as most apps do. Then we are launching annual or monthly subscriptions to give more analytical data to users, and also collect user data and sell to the potential marketing companies, healthcare companies.
And what's the idea of collecting data? There would be some integrations with wearables, or the user would have to put in the data themselves, or how that would work?
Every day, user turns to the application, which asks a few simple questions that lets the application understand how it feels, and some questions additional will depend on the situation.
So no automatic tracking, but just questions and answers.
Also gaining the information from wearables and other applications.
I have to stop us here. Thank you. We do need to track the time. Thank you, team.
Thank you.
And coming up next, we have Evelina AI team. They are working on AI assistant for chronic diseases. Welcome on stage.
Hey, how many of you have friends with chronic diseases or family members? Raise your hands. So, I am not alone. So, I am a cancer patient myself. After the surgery, I was paralyzed and forgot how to speak. So, sorry for my English. Actually, Evelina has to be my medical assistant, my rehabilitology, my social assistant, law assistant, whatever. And this is a huge problem, because 17% of people will die from chronic diseases. Why it is not fixed yet? We have a growing number, and we believe that it will grow and grow and grow. And we can't put Evelina to each patient, and we believe that the future will be digital. So we created a product which provides AI expert, which is empathic and 27 accessible. And it has expert vetted information and it's proactive itself. So we have a team of professionals and founders. Our business model, we selected to reach hospitals, and we create value for them, and we create value for patients. We have a working prototype, and we in technical validation stage. So in Q2, we try to finalize an MVP, and yeah, we are looking partnership hospitals and seeing funding for medical validation.
Thank you, Tim, not only for the presentation, but also for the personal story. Thank you. Do we have questions from the jury members?
Yeah, would it be disease specific, or it would be suitable for all medical conditions?
So we are starting with cancer, but cancer is not limit. When I presented this idea for a friend which is sick with diabetes, we are begging to create one for them.
So how big is the market, and from where you will start? So what is the go-to-market strategy?
So go-to-market strategy will be to test in Lithuania. We have market, we have connections, all of you, our ambassadors, and to get to English-speaking countries first, validate, and scale to all of them.
And the payer is hospital, yeah, paying for this? Or
yes, first idea is hospital.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have any more questions?
So what kind of investments are you looking? You said what you were in discussion with angels, so...
So we are to do medical validation. We need up to 15,000 euros, but to push to TRL 8, we need 500,000 euros.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, and the time is up. I will take the slider, and if you could just put the mic here. So we had 3 presentations that were here live on stage. Now we will move to the online presentations. We are in the times when we have the hybrid event. Yes, that's true. So let me introduce the next team. We will have the team Artimųjų pagalbos linija, and they will present the idea that they are creating a support platform for families caring for the loved ones with the dementia. We are kicking off with the strong teams today.
Okay, so today I'm here to represent the support line for dementia caregivers. And in Lithuania, over 50,000 people live with dementia, and nursing can cost around 3,000 per month. That's why helping people stay at home as long as possible really matters to everyone. But right now, family members often care alone, without training or support, silently facing physical and emotional pain. And as you know, dementia is a disease that can be cured and only gets worse over time. So family members are trying their best, but without guidance, it's just not enough. And that's why we created this platform where caregivers get real help 24/7. And our solution gives everything in one place: real-time support from psychologists and nurses, a smart AI assistant, and caregiver education programs. And also, we spoke to caregivers to understand their real needs, and nearly 80% face daily care challenges, and over half need emotional support, and also are looking for practical tools and information. Our survey shows that many caregivers believe in our platform, and they see that it can reduce the stress and burnout, and other caregivers see it as practical, everyday support they would actually use. While some international platforms rely only on chatbots, we are the first in Lithuania to offer this kind of support, a combination of live experts and smart technology all in one place. And we already have a strong groundwork. Adere Care, the leading dementia care provider in Lithuania, a working MVP, AI training data, and most importantly, our first investor, the Adere Support Fund. This fund strongly believes deeply in this mission and has provided initial seed funding to get the platform off the ground. And to bring this to life, we are asking for 60,000 for technical solution, and our goal is to be sustainable in the long run. We are not here to make a profit. We want the platform to grow and support itself, but the main mission is simple. Help should reach the people who need it most. And I'm happy that our team are experts in dementia care. The project has already been recognized by the Queen Sylvia Nursing Award and supported by experts in dementia. And we are committed to supporting those who care. And now we invite you to join us in building a future where no caregiver faces dementia alone. And if this mission speaks to you, we value your knowledge, your skills, or your support as a developer, maybe lawyer, or simply someone who wants to help, because together is easier. Thank you for attention.
Thank you to the team. Can you hear us well?
Yes.
Okay, now it's time for questions.
Okay, thank you for the pitch. You mentioned that you will be using some artificial intelligence implementation into the platform. Can you elaborate more about what kind of data you are using now to train the models?
Sorry, can you tell?
Is it more
I didn't understand. Maybe can you say it another time? Sorry.
What kind of data? It's more like data about specific dementia types, or more of about related to how you need to communicate with some patients or people that are seeking help. What kind of data it is, like chats or just data about dementia in general? So on what data you're training the models?
We have professional data from Swedish models. We have tested information, and it would be like you said, all the information what they need in chatbots, or when they didn't find the answers, there would be live consultations with professionals.
Aš galbūt šiek tiek galėčiau papildyti, kad mūsų ligoninė dar reikėjo visą savo knowledge, all our knowledge based on dementia care is based on Sylvia Hammett. Is from Sweden. It's certified, considered to be one of the best in the world, or at least in Europe for sure. And we are buying these data from them as to train the chatbots to be exactly good, reliable information.
Okay, thank you very much.
Question.
Would it be a medical advice or just general advice?
No, it would be just general advice.
Thank you for the jury members, and thank you for the team for the presentation. Round of applause, right. Now it's time to hear from another team, Cardioma team. The team is creating AI-powered wearable solution for continuous remote heart monitoring. We will also see them on the screen.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy. My name is Ksenia. I'm founder and CEO of Cardioma, and I'm happy to be here and present our innovative solution that is not only innovative but deeply personal to me and my family. The idea of Cardioma. The idea of Cardioma came from personal experience. My close family member began suffering from heart problems, and we wanted to create a solution that can monitor her condition continuously, and nothing affordable existed on the market. So we created Cardioma, the solution that helps people to live with more security and peace of mind. And it's not only my challenge. Heart disease is still the leading cause of death, and many of them could be prevented with early detection and continuous monitoring. And this is where Cardioma comes in. So we have not just a device, it's an all-in-one system integrating our own wearable. So we have our own device. I don't know, can you see it or no? So we created our own wearable, our own software and advanced AI analytics. So we offer 24/7 continuous monitoring. Our AI continuously analyzes the data in real time, and we provide analysis to both clinicians and patients in real time. And system of smart notification also sends real time alerts when some abnormalities detected. The device itself small. It's a patch, it's rechargeable, waterproof, and it's very comfortable to wear. So with patented design that can fit any body type, and we offer more than just ECG monitoring, but also other features. We compete with major market players, but we provide continuous real-time monitoring rather than intermediate event-based tracking. It's more affordable, user-friendly, and our AI delivers more accurate analysis with diagnostic yield around 99%. So we already have been recognized along global leaders like market leaders like Philips and Medtronic, and our partnership with hospitals and universities already have generated over 1 million data sets and detected more than 60,000 arrhythmias. Behind Cardioma is a team of experienced professionals with expertise in health tech, AI, business, medical devices. We raised 1.1 million already to build our product, and now we are raising 2 million to market entry. Thank you for your time. I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you, Tim. And jury members, do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you. Could you elaborate more how this 2 million will be spent? You said it is for the market entry, but what for you are looking at this money in particular?
Yeah, we started CE mark MDR certification, so this money will go to finish CE mark to manufacturing for manufacturing, because we also have like hardware, and for marketing and sales, and also to start FDA.
Okay. Is it any IP involved in this? Do you have some patents?
Yes, we have 3 provisional patents for algorithms, and also yes, we have registered trademarks and register how to say it patent for industrial design for device itself.
Thank you.
Do we have any more questions? Jury is speechless, I see. Thank you, team, for the presentation. So we have only few teams left. This is fast, right? Please join me now in welcoming our next team. The name is long, Neurofeedback for Cognitive Enhancement. The team is working on the things what is said in the name. They are utilizing the neurofeedback for cognitive enhancement. Let's give the round of applause for the team, and they will also be on the screens.
All right. Thank you very much for a nice introduction. I'm Aurimas, and let me tell you about our startup idea for neurofeedback for cognitive enhancement. So the problem that we want to tackle is dementia. Maybe you've seen the movie Still Alice, which very well portrays how a person's life is affected by dementia. That might be the last year that I'm struggling to be part of things. That's how Alice expresses her state, which really helps one understand the burden of the disease. And it's a burden to the whole society in general, because dementia is already high in numbers and is expected to increase significantly in the future. So we have to do something about it, right? Luckily, we are not doomed. There's this concept of cognitive reserve, which tells you that brain pathology is not equal to cognitive decline. And why is that? Because we are using our brains very differently during our lives. So the advice is put your brain to work. One way to do it is by using neurofeedback. And the principle here is very simple. You record brain activity, typically electrical brain activity in real time. You provide feedback about it, and the brain can tune itself accordingly. In our case, we use an evidence-based and individually tailored system. We use highly structured sounds that are very well researched in neuroscientific studies that target specific frequencies in the brain activity, and we base our feedback on that response and try to modulate that response. And why our solution? Well, because it's innovative, it's focused, it's robust, completely safe, engaging, and very easy to use. Our business model would be hybrid, B2B and B2C, with a basic monthly subscription, which would provide all the essentials, and advanced subscription with additional features. So we are only starting, so we are in the very beginning steps. So now we have a prototype. We would like to further develop it in around 4 months' time and run some pilots in around 6 months. Then develop a mobile app to be more flexible, and also to develop some partnerships, also both with manufacturers and with the health and social organizations. We'd like to launch the beta version to test the system properly, and then in 18 months to publicly launch it and with a full marketing strategy. And we have a wonderful team to achieve these goals, because we have very different backgrounds and expertise. So our CEO, Inga, is a prominent neuroscientist who's going to supervise the whole process. I will be the scientific developer with expertise in neuroscience, data analytics, and research. Jūratė will be responsible for user experience due to her expertise in social sciences. And Mosaeb is our highly experienced tech engineer. So thank you very much for listening, and now I'll gladly answer your questions.
Thank you, team. Jury, do we have any questions?
Yes, thank you for the pitch. I have a few questions to clarify the product. So as I understand, you will be like tracking EEG data?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, no, yes. And the brain waves that you're focusing is gamma, alpha, or which ones? And can you elaborate why specifically these?
Yeah, of course. So we are targeting gamma waves simply because they are involved in cognitive processing, and because there's quite a lot of research showing that targeting gamma actually helps, and even specifically for dementia.
The device itself, it will be like a cap or something. How many electrodes are you planning to have it on it?
Yeah, so basically our plan, at least for in the beginning, is to have partnerships with manufacturers and try to make our system compatible with different EEG systems. So for example, maybe some organization which would be interested in our neurofeedback system may already have a certain recording device which could be well used for the neurofeedback protocol.
Okay,
so it could be
thank you.
different. Yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
Okay. So what you gained during this accelerator? So you came to accelerator and now you are in finals. So what insights or some other things you received?
I don't know. Just probably just sort of a general idea or what could be done further. But I would say that some things were quite difficult to grasp for me, so we would need to further think about a few things. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, jury members. Thank you, team, for answering all the questions. We have next team who wants to share their vision. So let's give a warm welcome to our team, ST-AI. They also work with the AI, right? AI-powered predictive model and application to help patients with sexually transmitted diseases. They also will be on screens.
Hello. Good afternoon. So, question to you. Can I start? Okay. So, question to you is, do you have sex? Because if you do, then you might be our customer. The problem is that chlamydia and gonorrhea are still the hidden killers in sexually transmitted infections. And if you change partners even once, then you are potentially at risk. There's an associated productivity cost. They still have high prevalence in the EU and low rate of diagnosis. It mostly affects young people, which makes this especially terrible. And the good thing is, though, that young people report that they would be willing to use self-test kits. So this is partly what I will talk about. And the company that I represent is Self-Diagnostics. We are a small Estonian-German startup company. We developed a pocket PCR device. It can diagnose chlamydia and gonorrhea within 45 minutes. And the AI component to this would be a new addition. So the device is a TRL-8, but we would like to develop some companion software, including Edge AI for guided patient journeys and predictive modeling of infectivity and test sensitivity. The device is single-use handheld. You would have an application and you would scan the code on the device and do it, record the results and also your risk profile. And the next time, if there is a next time, then you would get a prediction from the AI. There are two business channels, B2B and B2B2C. B2B from web shop directly to the end user. That's what the device is developed for. B2B2C means that we sell through pharmacy, clinic, urologist, gynecologist, so professionals. And the team is, the core team is 4 people, CEO Marco, with experience in business development, Katrin on the life sciences side, myself with hardware development experience, because the device still needs to be maintained, and on the software side, Mehrab. And I hope I'm still within time, because I don't see a time counter. Any questions?
Thank you, team, for the presentation. Not sure about you guys, but at first I got scared. Do you have any questions from the jury members?
Yes. What is your TRL level at the moment?
So for the device, it is TRL8 for this device. Application is TRL2. It's just an idea with a single, like we used our clinical data, trained some AI models on it, looked at the prediction accuracy, was quite good, but I wouldn't put it at TRL3 at the moment as there's no software GUI yet.
So at the moment, the product is from hardware and software combination.
Yes, and the software is very low readiness level. Hardware is very high. It can be produced anytime. We are producing it. Software is low TRL. It's just an idea at the moment.
And can any part of your hardware be patentable, or do you already have patents?
It is patented, yeah. So we have a portfolio of international patents on this device, and not just applications, but actually at least 2 grants. So 1 granted patent on the assay and 1 granted patent on the methodology.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have more questions? Yes.
What's the idea behind AI? What AI would predict here?
There are 2 things. So one is what would be very interesting scientifically is the predictive modeling of infection, how it spreads, and the prevalence. The other one is predicting when to do the test to get the maximum amount of sensitivity. Because we are working from native samples, urine basically untreated, other than just a lysis buffer. And if you were able to say how much time after the potential infection you should get the test done to maximize the sensitivity, that would be really interesting. This is what we would like to do with the AI. And potentially from the predictive modeling, we might also be able to derive what kind of infection is most likely to guide people to what test they should perform. Because the palette for STIs is pretty wide. And chlamydia and gonorrhea are the most common, but there are also others, mycoplasma, trichomonas, ureaplasma, and syphilis, and so on. So this goes on. So this is the interesting part of the AI.
And we are actually out of time. So thank you, team, for all the answers and the presentation.
Thank you for having us.
And fast forward, we are here to the next team. So let me invite our last but not least, of course, team. Novartis, they are developing software that integrates imaging technologies to help surgeons visualize critical structures. I welcome the team on stage.
So, good afternoon, everyone. We are Novartis, and we are building the next generation for AI surgical platform. And today I'm presenting our product, Perlusum. And every year, thousands of surgeries suffer from preventable complications, but it's not because of the lack of surgical skills, because we believe that there are like many great surgeons out there, but because of the lack of real-time anatomical guidance, surgeons operate with fragmented information and delayed imaging and limited visibility in high-stakes situations. But we're here because we have a solution, and Perlusum solves it with a real-time AI surgical assistant platform. It segments patients' anatomy from CT scans, and it overlays it to this information to surgical field via VR or video, helping surgeons to navigate through the procedure with precision, not a guesswork. And we are a team of 4 medical students, but don't get us wrong. We as well already did and doing many things beside medicine. And we have experience in business by owning one. We're doing research, and Yeah, and some of us know how to code, so that's why we're doing AI thing here. We have a strong advisory board by really cool engineers who just supervise all of our decisions in product development, and as well as a great support from marketing and business side. Our values are simple. We want to reduce surgical error, improve online preservation, and accelerate surgeons' ability to make decisions at high-stake situations. We envision a hybrid business model, a B2B licensing platform for hospitals and surgical centers, with models adaptable for edge and cloud environments. But long term, we would like to see a collaboration as well with some robotic companies and AR platforms. So our product is more than a segmentation. It's a real-time anatomical feedback that shifts, that adapting when anatomy shifts during the surgery, and we can get that within a second. So you might wonder why our AI product is different from black box AI tool. So we really prioritize transparency, clinical feedback, and modular architecture. And our platform is built to integrate, not to disrupt. And today we're looking for possible clinical collaborations for early validation, computer resourcing to scale training, and as well as strategic partners for possible hospital integration. So today you're all well and just enjoying a life, but just imagine tomorrow you're gonna get sick and you need emergency surgery and you're admitted to the hospital. So how would you feel if you know that your surgery is performed with additional tool that it makes it more secure, it makes the surgeon more confident, and it can give you a better outcome out of it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, team. I think that the last teams are trying to scare us. Good that we have good solutions that they will help us. Jury, are you ready for questions? Let's kick it off.
So my question is, have you validated it with some, doctors?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, right now we are specifically working on a code to have a product.
Okay, but if you go to doctors and doctors say, no, we don't need this product. So what you will do then?
But we not yet in the stage where we went to someone, so nobody.
But I advise you, to go. Just still, having an idea. I think it's good to discuss with them as well, because then you could integrate this ideas into your product.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions? Any? No, I see shaking heads. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, team. If you could put it in here. And you wouldn't believe, that was it for today with all the teams. I want to thank you all here, not afraid to pitch on the stage, all the teams that have been pitching online. You did a great job. Now you can relax a bit, right? We also want to thank our jury members. You have also been working hard with all the challenging questions and also support. I think teams will evaluate your advices as well. So one more time, let me remind you who we had as a jury members today. So we had Martina Skanzeras, entrepreneur and angel investor at Moonshot. Some applause, of course, of course. We had Eglė Jašinskaitė, technologist analyst at Baltic Sandbox Ventures. We had Aurelia Rutkauskaitė, partner at Trinity Urex. And we have one more, Martynas Burba, CEO of Monodaktyvis. So I just want to ask all the jury members to finalize your evaluations, submit the form, that's very important. And our team is running to calculate those votes so that we would know who is the winner for today. And while all the things are happening behind the scenes, so the team is calculating all the results, we have today a unique opportunity to hear the story of hopefully soon to be our unicorn in health tech. No pressure at all. We will have Povilas Sabaliauskas, the CEO and co-founder of Pulseto. And I would like to invite you here on stage with a round of applause, of course, because we have an opportunity to hear the unique story. Stage is yours. Yeah, of course, I can.
Okay, so I'm Povilas. Okay. I'm Povilas from company Pulseto. So I think a lot of people already know us. So we have created first non-invasive vagus stimulation device, which is bilateral, and we have all the connections to all the wearable devices, such as Oura Ring, Whoop Strap, Apple Watch, and etc. So if you can measure it, we can improve it. So how this came to the fruition? So a lot of people are thinking that neuromodulation is quite new, but in ancient Egypt, somehow it's better for me here, ancient Egypt and ancient Greece, they were using electrical eels to stimulate legs, basically to dump person in a bucket to reduce head pain. So that was the first indication of neuromodulation. So what's happened next? We're coming to vagus nerve stimulation history. So first device was like a fork look-alike device, which was compressing vagus nerve and carotid artery. And people noticed that it has good anticonvulsive effects. In '97, the first implantable device was approved. Later, as a side effect, it was noticed that it can reduce drug-resistant depression, later migraines, and in 2022, we launched our device. But how we came to the market, there was a story behind this. So I am bioengineer by trade, so previously worked with implantable devices as a liaison in Lithuania and in Baltic countries for vagus nerve stimulation devices, deep brain stimulation devices, spinal cord stimulation devices, and organ transplantations. And my father became very ill, so I wanted to find a solution, how I can help him. But, you know, basically, we did all the tests, and all the tests were amazing. He was basically a healthy person who was degrading by time. So what happened? I talked with neuroscientists, neurologists, and other technologists and said, okay, what we can do, what we can try on him. And one technology came to, let's say, forefront. It was vagus nerve stimulation device. So I wanted to buy one on the market. And to my, let's say, knowledge, basically everyone said, okay, you can buy it if you are in European Union or US. And, you know, it was good. I wanted to buy it, and everyone said, okay, you're in Lithuania, so no. Nobody will provide it here. It's too small of a market. So, as being an engineer, I tried to build it myself, and I did, but my father passed away. And later, I found this handsome man, Vitalius, whose wife was suffering from cluster headaches. And with the prototype device, which is, I have a laser. So, in the middle, we had a prototype device. We tried it on her, and it worked. So we understood, okay, we have something. So, to our knowledge, what we can do, build a business plan, etc., go to the investors and say, give us money, we will create this amazing device, and to our knowledge, everyone said no. So we came back to the drawing board, we changed our angles, how we will enter the market, built the second iteration device, went another round of all the investors, and everybody again said no. So after 3 or 4 times getting no's from all the investors, we basically pivoted a bit to wellness sector, so stress, anxiety, and sleep improvement. Came to with the third iteration of our device to kilohealth, and we said, okay, let's do it. You're already here for 7th time. You basically live here. So they gave us 50,000 euros, amazing sum of money, but we had very limited of time to develop our product because 50,000 is nothing when you want to create the device. So in that, we started at the beginning. So we created application, firmware, hardware, designs, UX, UI, made a lot of forms on which we iterated our product. Basically hired very good industrial design. We gave him 2 weeks to draw 50 different designs. From that 50, we will select 15, which he had to modulate. From that 15, in 2 weeks, we gave us, let's say, 5 days to decide which designs are manufacturable, usable, mass assemblable, and on other topics. So we 3D printed 5, we tested and selected 1, and created 10 devices, on which we came back to kilohealth in 9 months, and we said, okay, you're crazy enough that it worked. In 9 months, you gave us from prototype to MVP product. That is, amazing success, etc. A lot of problems during this kind of stage, a lot of places where you can fail, because let's say, when you're building the hardware device, you are competing with all the manufacturers. So let's say with Siemens, etc. So if one component becomes very, let's say, needed in the market, let's say Siemens buys all of them on the market and say, okay, lead time is 24 months. So we iterated basically on PCBA several times until we got the final BOM, which is bill of material. So what happened next, we came to kilohealth and they said, okay, we will give you 450,000 euros to launch this device because it seems that you have a business and you have everything intact. So what we did, basically sat with Vitalijus, did all the calculations, and understood that 450,000 euros basically is nothing when you want to launch a hardware business. So, because you have to order components, and one, let's say, device costs from 100 to 150 euros, and you want to build 1,000, and you have to basically freeze the money for 6 months. So we found a way how to generate additional revenue before starting the product. So we went to Indiegogo campaign. So this is a very good platform to iterate your idea and check it if it is needed on the market. So you come with the idea, you say, okay, we have this vision of the product. If you believe in it, you can allocate money for it, and we will bring the product to the market in 6 to 24 months. So in 2 months, we generated 200,000 euros. That was amazing. We basically understood that our product is needed on the market. So now the easy part, manufacturing. Manufacturing, building all the assemblies, parts, and etc. So what happened in the stage, so basically during the evenings, I had a small manufacturing factory in my house. So somebody had to do all the manuals, all the preparation of document certifications, and packaging, and etc. So, I had a full sweatshop in my house, for basically first 100 to 200 devices. Later we gave a supply chain to our company, but that was very hard days because, during that campaign also our website was hacked. One day we got a call that we are switching business because our website was redirected to adult sites. So it was interesting, let's say, day, but we understood how much, let's say, cybersecurity is important. Also, during this supply chain, and you see how much the components we have in the product and etc., we, in a, I don't remember the month, but the DHL plane crashed. So basically, we had, of course, components in that plane. So from that point of view, we have, I do not remember, but backlog of non-manufactured devices until today. And we still do not know if our products are intact, they will be returned or not. It's still ongoing investigation. So there are these kind of force majeures which you cannot encounter and do not understand how it can impact your supply chain and business. So basically, if we were stopped at that moment fully, we would have lost around 1 million of revenue from that plane crash. So, current day. So this is, all the things are in a rear view window. So, we are now one of the fastest growing companies in wellness tech in the world. So, 3 years in a row, we are basically growing 3 times of revenue. First year we did 200,000. Second year we did 2.8 million. Last year 10 million. This year we're planning 25 to 30. And we are on track to do even more, I think. So we were on Netflix, on Shark Tank, profitable, 100,000 users, very good data from our end. And in 2030, we think we can become a unicorn or even faster. So the other part, which is how Pulsetto can clinically validate or show our products, let's say, efficacy. So when we started, we submitted first application to European grants, and in just 2.5 years, we received first grant. So basically, I would say science and business usually are on different wavelengths. So that is why we switched our business to wellness, medical, and military right now. So it's a very hard topic to speak about because usually it takes time and it's like an additional thing. When we submitted the first project, we did the first trial on our own money, basically, and later we received the grant for it. So, yeah. Now the future markets. So we see a huge potential from data which is coming through around the world. So there are markets. Right now we are operating in stress, anxiety, and sleep, but there is a pain market, gut, brain access market, burnout, also performance enhancement with military and sports application. We're planning to go to this market this year. Also some alcohol addictions, insulin resistance, and blood pressure, etc. So market size is very huge for us, but we see that we already outgrew every vagus nerve stimulation device, which is non-implantable. And right now we're basically competing with all the, let's say, software and wellness things like CBD oils, New Calm apps, and etc. for the same people who are stressing or having anxiety issues. Yeah. So this is our journey. 2 of us started from the idea to the profitability in just 2 years. But the first device was basically done in 9 months. And behind us, there's already a huge team. So we right now have 45 employees. And this is excluding all the manufacturing and logistics. So, we see that our mission in general is very beautiful. We do not sell socks or etc. So people have a fulfillment. And they see that this might be like a once-in-a-lifetime journey. So, thank you. And if you have any questions.
I heard the call for questions. Do we have any questions? I see one.
Of course, side effects. Yeah, yeah. But in general, you can remove it, and side effects are usually just redness of the skin, and usually from the gel which needed for the conductivity. So I can answer this question in English. So we know that we have this kind of problem, but basically we did some, let's say, tests from here to here. It's quite good enough because electrical field basically activates those needed vagus nerve fibers. But yeah, we're trying to right now. We will launch the second iteration device, which will be more fitted and more user understandable and adjustable where to place it exactly. At this current state, one device can be used for multiple people. You just connect to other application and that's it. Yeah, but in the future, who knows? So I think we are more, let's say, better people to answer this question here in the crowd. But I think, and from the data, that neuromodulation in general, it's not addictive. It does not have a honeymoon period. So basically, no addictiveness to electricity.
We have one more question I see there.
Like every big influencer, we just heard that he was using, so it was basically free of charge. Yeah, so basically like Brian Johnson, one day we just got let's say, increase of revenue, and with Cristiano Ronaldo, the Lual Santana, which is famous Brazilian musician, in podcast told that Cristiano Ronaldo is using our device and talked a lot of, let's say, things. So basically, that news that we are on Netflix and Cristiano Ronaldo is using our device was on the January 1st, so it was quite hard on a physical level day. You know, usually, okay, you wake up and understand your feed is overwhelmed with good news, and you say, okay, I'm too tired for this. I need to go to sleep, and on January 2nd, I will celebrate.
I feel that we had another pitch today, right? It filled with so many questions. And we want to thank you for the insightful and very inspiring presentations. We also have some special prizes for you, so some gifts from our partners. Enjoy. And thank you so much for the presentation. And now the moment has come. Very soon we will know who won the Health Tech Accelerator this year. Let me tell you a little secret. It's not going to be one team. We will have top 3 teams that will be awarded with prizes. But, you know, we want to tease you a little more. So before we announce the top 3, we also have a special prize today that is sponsored by our dear friends Pulsetto. And the prize was established for the growth potential. What the team will get? 1 hour exclusive coaching session with Pulsetto co-founders. They know that startup is exciting, but let's be honest, it's hard. It can be overwhelming, right? That's why Pulsetto, one of the fastest growing wellness tech startups, is offering 1 hour session with its co-founders to share real lessons, mistakes, and growth strategies from their journey. We heard a bit of it today, right? So I have already on stage Povilas Sabadauskas, who will announce who is the winner.
So we give this prize for a team of cardioma. We see a huge potential in that, and we see that we have some similarities, and we can help them to reach another level. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Do we have a team online? Do we? Yay!
Thank you so much. Thank you for recognition. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so we will contact you together with Pulsetto. We will share the contact so that you can organize this exclusive coaching session with the co-founders of very fast-growing startup, and maybe they can share some insights so that you can grow further as well. Congratulations. And now we move forward. So congratulations for the special prize winner. And now we will announce the top 3 teams. The third place prize is established by Northway Medical Center and Trinity UX. We would like to invite Aurelia Rutkauskaitė to announce the third place winners. And also, we want to announce what they will get. So the winning team will receive a 1,000 financial prize to support the further product development, and of course the greatest gifts from our sponsors as well. So who is the winner of the third place?
So the round of applause goes to Neurofeedback for Cognitive Enhancement.
The longest name in the team. We do not have, unfortunately, the team online. They were so happy that they ran away. So we will pass them the congratulations, greetings, and the prize after the event. Thank you, Aurelia. And now we will have the second place winners. I would like to present the prize sponsored by our pharmaceutical partners. We have few of them: AstraZeneca, Novartis, and Roche, Lithuania. And I would like to invite the representatives from Novartis and Roche. Please come on stage. The winning team will receive 1,500 financial prize to support further product development and 3 months mentorship from future leadership. So who won?
First of all, it's a big privilege to be here on stage and to be partners of Health Tech Accelerator for the third year in a row. And actually, it's the main thing, I think, the partnership of that creation of ecosystem of health tech in Lithuania. And really, I wish for everyone to not to stop, to continue, to collaborate, and to go further.
So I would also like to thank all the nominees today. I think the Accelerator for the third year as well is actually doing amazing things in boosting the Lithuanian health tech and this year Baltic health tech ecosystem. And it's an amazing place to be, and it's amazing to partner with this amazing initiative. So thank you, the organizers, and thank you, all the nominees and participants.
Thank you for the great words. So now, drum rolls.
And the winners are SDAI.
Congratulations, the team. I think we should have them online as well. Do we have them?
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. This is...
Congratulations.
Hello, I'm shocked.
So you are the second best team. You're shocked. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. No, I didn't expect this to be the result, but I'm really happy that our product is well received, and I hope that we can deploy it in the Baltics, outside of Estonia, where it originates from, and I will pass the news to the rest of the team as well. Thank you very much, and also for allowing me to participate.
Thank you so much for taking the courage to be here. And we're going to pass you the prize after the accelerator is completed. Thank you so much. And now, so the moment that we have been waiting for. So who has won the 2025 Health Tech Accelerator? Let me give you the introduction on what they will get. So Baltic Sandbox Ventures, together with our accelerator partners, has established the main prize for the best team. The prize includes participation in the Baltic Sandbox Ventures incubation program and a 15K grant for product development. In addition to that, our partners has joined forces and created the very nice consulting package that consists of advertising package that is sponsored by our partner 15 Min, and they are offering 5,000 euros for the advertising services where you can promote your product and service in their channels. In addition to that, our partner Trinity Eurex has established the legal consulting package to the winning team. And last but not least, Moonshot Ventures Builder will provide the business development consultations. The total consultation package valued at 10,000 euros. Wow, the team will be awarded gracefully. And now we will have on the stage our partners, so Eglė Jašinskaitė from the Baltic Sandbox Ventures and Martynas Burba from Mano Daktaras, and they will be the ones to announce the winners.
So first of all, I want to thank you for the organizers for organizing this event, because for us, as we Baltic Sandbox BSV Ventures, we invest in the startups and the young companies that are coming from labs, coming from their garages, are at very early stage. And events like this help us to find those bright minds that helps us to bring our future to be brighter and brighter and to have even longer lives if we look at this health tech accelerator. And do you want to add a few words?
Of course, I just want to congratulate all the participants in this amazing event. All of you are winners, and I wish you to don't stop creating in the future and don't stop to question the status quo. So everyone, congratulate you. So the winner is Energy Harvest.
Welcome on stage. I see the surprise in the face of the winners. Yeah, congratulations.
Okay.
How do
Thank
you feel?
A little bit surprised.
How do you feel?
Definitely surprised. Very, let's say, elevated now. Thank you. So really appreciate your support, and I think that this support should be very well used. I think it's the best promise from our part.
Congratulations, teams. You very well deserved it. Thank you all. Yeah, you can give that to me. So we want to thank all of our participants, our mentors, jury members, and all the guests that came here today. We also want to thank all of our partners, so Kaunas Clinics, Vilnius Santaros Clinics, Ministry of Health, AstraZeneca, Novartis, Roche Lithuania, Adera Care, Baltic Sandbox Ventures, it's only a half, Future Leadership, Northway Medical Centers, Amandos Gourmet, Rocket, Trinity Eurex, and 15 Minutes, and of course, the entire Health Tech Accelerator team and our community partners. Without you, we wouldn't be here celebrating all the teams. We want to thank all the guests here and all the viewers. It might be the end of the program, but the journey continues. So the teams will continue working on their ideas, using the prizes in a way that they're supposed to be used, right? Developing their solutions even further. And I hope that we will see all of those solutions in the market pretty soon. We will have more to come in our entire program in Health Tech Accelerator. So stay tuned, follow us on all the social media, and you will hear a lot more. The Future Leadership Academy is coming up. We will have so many sessions also streamed on the 15 minutes. Stay tuned, follow us, and now let's celebrate the day, the winners, the end of the program. Thank you all. O dabar norėtume bendrai nuotraukai visus pakviesti.